And we are live. Welcome, folks. How are you doing? I'm back. Missed yesterday's stream, but I just was very sleepy. I have no excuse. My sleep disorder took me out. But we're here today. That's what matters. Hey, folks. Hey, Beppo, Skeleton, Nova, Sora, Trash, Arky, Vika. How you doing? When? Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, we're here to do some more Trench Crusade arts. If you missed the last stream where I did that, you'll see now. Also, we got a new chat thing. I could not remove the little Twitch icon next to it though, so it's a bit annoying. I'll be toying around with that. Hey Lilith, I was blessed with good sleep. That's good to hear. I hope it comes true. Yeah, fun fact. I slept for 19 hours today, or so. I haven't exactly counted, but it was around the 19 point. Yeah, I went for a nap yesterday. I was just intending to sleep for a couple hours or so, but there was no one home, and my partner's traveling. So I just slept for nearly 20 hours straight. Despite alarms and everything. I did have alarms, but I'm pretty immune to those, so that's not super surprising that I would miss those. Yeah. And when I woke up, it was like way past, and I had to stream. So yeah, fun times. How is your day? Overnight oat milk. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Uni. So that's a lot of feng shui, yes. I am alive, though. I'm good. I mean, I woke up, like, in the morning today, so I don't know. Like, my energy level's a little bit strange after I slept for so long. This is not a unique occurrence, by the way. For those who don't know, I have a sleep disorder, which makes me sleep in really weird patterns. It's specifically a circadian rhythm disorder, which means it affects like your inner 24-hour cycle. So instead of having like a 24-hour cycle, I have something like a 29-hour cycle, if that makes sense. It's like you're jet lagged, but every day. Anyway, not the first time I've slept for nearly 20 hours. I think my record is at 20, like on the spot. So this doesn't reach my record, but it's pretty close. And yeah, like after sleeping for so much, I will be like pretty out of energy for most of the day. Counterintuitively, it's like you slept so much that you feel exhausted, but my energy levels will fluctuate. So I don't exactly know how much energy I'll have during over the stream and after the stream. So it might be a little bit shorter if I start feeling really tired. I'm good now though, so hopefully it doesn't come to that. Bean is also sleeping a lot, but that's normal, I think. We only slept for 3 hours. we should exchange some hours of sleep. Would be good. I have many excuses not to be in class tomorrow. Well, I hope being in my stream is not one of them. Nick Knack, thank you for the follow. Hey, Hammy. Enjoy your Animal Crossing. Hey, Laos. Humanity. Okay, so let me explain what we're going to be doing today. If you missed it last time we streamed this, let me get the photo out. I've been doing a couple commissions for the upcoming or already existing game, Trench Crusade, and this is the one we did for the first one. And tonight we're doing a second one. If you don't know what Trench Crusade is, great question. It is a world building project and now game. It's a tabletop game in the same vein as like Warhammer, if you ever played those. You know, you have your mini figurines and you move them around the map. But it's like obviously trench themed, and it is this like kind of grim dark universe in which the essentially like during the Crusades in the Middle Ages, they unleash a portal to hell, and a war starts that goes on for 800 years, I think, up to the point in this parallel timeline, right, where like they reach the era of World War One. So you have like World War One era technology in this endless trench war, in which the factions are either groups of believers, and this could be Christians and Muslims. There's several factions, and there is groups of heretics, so like demon worshippers and the demons themselves. So that's kind of the factions you can choose in the game. What we are doing specifically is within the rulebook, and the rules are available for free, but there's a 3D version of the rulebook that's going to be packaged with a bunch of art that's going to be put in print, and we're making some kind of interstitials for that. What we're going to end up with is 2 newspaper pages that describe like events going down in this universe, right? So this is like World War One-esque, like demon fighting, and like technologically it's a little like anachronistic. It's like mechs and like highly stuff that feels like highly advanced, or like not fully mechs, but like there's some pretty mech-like things. So technology is like, the look of it is pretty World War One, but it ranges quite a bit into fantasy. Yeah, that is where this comes in, and this is specifically Coastal Raiders, which are going to be like one of the news items in one of these newspapers, and it's there's a big raid in the coast of an island, and there are this band of heretics with their big armors and like dive suits that come out of the water to just like harass and kidnap a bunch of people. The bed of hell gates. Cut it close and lock it, the demons will break into the garage and steal a catalytic converter. Hey Victrix. You collabing with them? Yes. It's a commission. And yeah, there's going to be 2 newspaper pages. Each of them is going to have 3 illustrations, but one of those 3 is going to be like sort of a main one that's going to be a photo. So this evidently is the photo for the first newspaper, and what we're going to do tonight is a photo for the other newspaper. And the theme specifically, as you might have probably guessed by the title of the stream, is going to have a big airship that's going down in flames. So we are obviously taking inspiration from the Hindenburg here. Here's the actual bit of the newspaper, the actual news here. It says hundreds die as the carcass front is in flames, right? So it's telling you about like the numbers of dead and wounded in this specific like in the skirmishes in this front. And it's kind of World War One-ish in the sense that there's all these big fronts and they're all completely stagnant. Like there's only like small gains and losses in these fronts, so they've been stagnant for like centuries. Anyway, the part of the news that interests us is One great heretic airship was shot to pieces by fighter planes launched from Cyprus. So, what we're doing is a uh, airship battle, which we have one big airship going down in flames. We're catching like the beginning of this like being torn down. Big airship going down in flames with a lot of like small fighter jets. I'm thinking like biplanes, like very World War One looking, kind of like whizzing around it. Maybe over the water, because this fighter planes launched from Cyprus would make sense. Obviously, the airship is gonna be we're gonna modify a real airship, right? So it's gonna be a little bit decked out, and it's gonna have like the heretic branding on it. So it's gonna have like demon sigils and stuff, I think. Cyprus is a tree. The island is with you. We gotta get it snazzy, yes. Actually don't know the pronunciation difference between the tree cypress. I don't know. And the island. Zeppelin, yes. A Zeppelin. Anyway, yeah, that is the idea. So I have this page here all ready to go. And the first thing we're going to do is go to the browser, and we're going to go to Picroll as we usually do for old photos. Hey, Siphon. And we're going to look for, I don't know if airship or Zeppelin would be better. Airship gives us plenty. We don't want to use, I don't want to use actual pictures of the Hindenburg disaster, because that was, you know, actual disaster. So I just want to find a cool one that we can sort of deck out. One that already looks quite big and intimidating. And yeah, we'll use that as a base. Change the scenery, probably put it like just over the sea. I feel like it would be pretty far away, because if we're witnessing a battle from far away, it should probably be quite small. Well, I don't know if this small, but I think at least it should be obvious that in the picture itself, it's been zoomed in quite a bit. Like this was a photo taken with whatever zoom could be afforded at the time, which is not a lot. And then, you know, the negative was cropped. So we're actually like losing a bunch of detail. It's gonna look a little blurry. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how we do this. This one's funky. What's that shape? Ink bleed from the opposite side of the page. Oh yeah. Yeah, I picked I found a really good close-up of a newspaper. We have a little bit of that ink bleed. Eventually, like I'm kind of doing these photos in the void, but eventually I want to have them in an actual newspaper, something like this, right? I found this really nice blank newspaper we can use. So I have that ready for later. I don't know exactly, like, you know, how we'll have it on the actual page, if we want to have it kind of cut down like this with no edges, or if we want to have the edge of the newspaper. I don't know. I'll leave that up to Mike and the folks doing the book. That's a shame they were so romantically attracted to fire. So Hindenburg, what do you think it is? That big airship that went down in flames? That's what you're thinking. Exists. We are making a warship. An airship. Sorry. Big old airship. Going down in flames. Yeah, German Zeppelin, World War One. Let me do airship World War One. Or, you know, that's silly. I should just do airship and do 1914, 1918. Just see what they had in the era. I mean, it's a lot of the same pictures. This one looks like a submarine to me, which is really interesting. It's pretty cool. I like this one. Kind of bullet shaped. Spiky. Oh, this one's tiny. Just a little guy. Look at this one with the broken plate. Not really something we can use for the newspaper aesthetic, but still cool. Look at these beautiful paintings. As if you might consider using this for a side column, which I'd be concerned about what headline this would be. Yeah. No, this is the headline. Okay, we have this one tilted down, might be good. Because we gotta break it. Oh, this one's cool. Really good lighting. Okay. I think this one might be my favorite so far. Really cool shape. Really just like beautifully framed and shot against the sky like this. Just like this very clear silhouette. What? Hold on. What is that? That's silly. Downright silly. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Oh, this one has a strange shape. And what looks like a boat underneath. I kind of like the shape. I don't know if it'll work with this. No, it wouldn't. Square one. Very strange. This looks like a bomber zeppelin over Paris. Okay. The Hindenburg disaster is referenced in the children fantasy comedy film Casper and Wendy. Wait. They reference that? Blimps are called airships? Yeah, that's the kind of the technical name for them, I believe. Hey, Cryptid. Hope you can rest up. Theo, how are you doing? Blimps are airships that have no rigid structure in the inflated section. Zeppelins have a rigid structure. Okay, interesting. I did not know the technical classification. Hey, congrats, Cryptid. Could I take a look at the Minecraft mod Fungal Infection and Spore as a creature by the name of Hindenburg? Is it an airship? Doesn't sound very fungal. You haven't been in a blimp before? Lucky. Parachuting out of an airship is called an airshit. That is a technical name. I'll believe you without looking it up. This one's real big. Is it bigger than this one? It does look like it, right? It's very long at least. Kind of looking at the little cabin here. I don't know if that's the name. Honestly, they look fairly similar though. This one seems to have two maybe. I like this lower view of it, like seen from below. Rather than seeing it from like pretty far away. It feels more immediate if it's like right above you. The battle is just happening right next to you. So this sort of view is good. And this one's not as interesting as this one, I'd say. But they could be combined. I could see that. And the actual size, we'll be able to manipulate that slightly by just changing how big the airplanes are around it. If they look like little flies, we're talking about a big airship. Hey Marina, how are you doing? Good to see you here. What's the creature design? We're not making a creature. We're making an airship. Hi Bean. Boof Jogs, thank you for the follow. Bean is streaming. He's always streaming. Oh, there he goes. There it comes. Hello, Bean. See you, Zach. There's a bit in Casper and Wendy where the character says something that is going to go down in flames to friendly situation. And the Casper the Friendly Ghost responds like the Hindenburg. What? That's so good. Okay, Bean. Come up. Come on up, Bean. Come on. Lilith, what is that thing? What is that thing? Come on, Bean. There you go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There. Good boy. Lie down. Get your ass down. There you go. Kissy boy. Look at him.
I come back to say what I have missed and barely miserably with the dump trucks. What a time to be alive.
What time to be alive. Our airship pets made me act up. Okay, where were we? Let's see. Let's see what other cool airships we can find. Oh, pretty good, and that's a big one. This one looks pretty big, but kind of hard to tell. It's also a pretty good perspective. I do still prefer the first one we found, though. We'll also have to make it look more evil. I feel like airships tend to be like pretty round and sort of cute looking. So we gotta make it evil. I mean, I guess except for the one that had a big swastika on it. But we're not doing that. What? What is this one carrying? Huh. I kind of dig that. What is it? It looks like a big grub. Praying with all my might, showing the dummy thing Blim doesn't follow his fast track record of getting suspended. Angry eyebrows on it.
Lord help me, I don't want to say what the first thought that was.
It's too big for Megalomorpha, unfortunately. It's just grub looking, though. Ooh. Fallen airship. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's the aforementioned evil one. Figured it would pop up. Hey, that's pretty much the image we want to make. What? Mike, if you're here, close your eyes. Mike is the client in this case. We're just gonna use this. Don't tell anyone. No. This one's silly looking. I love it. Good bean. Okay, let's give him a treat. Chats. Very important. I got him the crunchy treats. So we're about to get a good crunch. And if I recall correctly, this... Yeah, there we go. I've removed all the sound filters. I want to give you guys a great crunch. Crunch into the mic. I got him the crunchy treats, just for your chats. Whoa, lots of small crunches. We got quantity over quality there, but really good ones. Also, he slobbered all over the mic. There he goes. Okay, let me turn the filters back on. And the music. Hope you got a good crunch out of that. What t-shirt am I wearing? It's one of the ones I got in Japan. I love it very much. I don't even know where it's from. I just like it. I don't know, it's two little kids playing in a band.
A lot of the old blimps and dirigibles look like maggots or grooves.
There's bugs. There's bugs and little goblins in it. I don't know where it's from, I just like it. It's a good shirt. Anyway, where were we? Yes. Spiky airship, pretty good. Not the perspective we want. We want like this lower kind of perspective. But I don't know. Could be used, could be combined with the other perspective and still made to look alright. The spikiness does impress more evil. We want it to look evil. Another wrecked Zeppelin. They keep falling down. They keep going in flames. Why did people use these? What? There's apparently an observatory car suspended from a Zeppelin. I would not get in that. That sounds insanely dangerous. What's that bean? Misremembered and it's an airship. Oh, yeah. I love Holly. Great art. Another one. This one fell into the water. At least it didn't go down in flames. That's a spiky one again. It's a drawing though. Or drawing or colorized photo. Colorized photo, I think. It might be an old school collage actually. I'm not really sure. Why is this one just open in the front? Is that what I'm seeing? I don't know, there were some out there designs for Zeppelins. Getting blown the fuck up. No. The plane. That's a good photo. A spiky one. Hey. Okay, no problem. Bean was just using one of his toys, but he made a sound like very near my computer. I got a little scared. Yeah, another spiky one. Should we go spiky is the question. In everyone's minds right now. Here's another one that got destroyed. Keeps happening, tell ya. The question is, were they so common that, you know, like relatively speaking, accidents were common because there were so many of them? Or were they just that prone to accidents? That is my question. Or did they just get into battle too often, so they, you know, got shot down? Yeah, this one's brought down by our aviators near the coast of Essex. Do you think evil Overlord Beam will have blimp or a Zeppelin? He'd have a private jet. He prefers safety. Muad, thank you for the follow. Look at this ridiculous thing. Triple Zep. Ooh, the downed one. Good pictures in this collection. I enjoy old pictures of airships a lot. They look kind of silly. Here's a silly one again. This one's ridiculous. Is this one not fully inflated? Does it just have like the weird grub thing in the back? This one's kind of creepy. It looks like there's something more organic in there, some kind of creature rearing its head. Otter, how you doing? So stupid looking. Why are the fins inflated is my question. Like, isn't it much easier to make those out of like a rigid material? What is that thing? Had some weirdos at work today. Does anyone know if it's a full moon? The end of the baby killer? Is that how they called the Zeppelin? Wild. Yeah, this is my ship, the baby killer. I assume that was not named by the one using it. But it would be funnier if it did. Okay, we look to be running out of good pictures. I mean, there are still some, but here it is again with the grub. Mean to me ass balloon. It's from a band called Roten Ginza. Oh, is it? I have to check them out. Although I don't know if I want to know the context of the shirt. Maybe that makes the shirt worse. I do like not having context for it. Whoa, that's Long Boy. It's huge. Oh, that's an airship going out in flames, I think. This is called a sausage in flames. The burning sausage, yes. Name. Okay. Let's see what this. Oh. There doesn't seem to be such an airship. Interesting. Do we have any context on this? I don't know. Anyway, let me get this picture because I think that's going to be our base image. Although I think I want to make the airship feel bigger, so maybe it'll be longer. It's my street name, Sausage and Flames. Okay, let me just grab a little bit from the title and look it up in the source so I can hopefully get the best quality version of it. Just to check. It is public domain. Always good to double check. I'm gonna drop this into Photoshop. And we're gonna put that in the group that will turn it directly into a newspaper looking image. So we do this, and we're gonna take this, we're gonna make this into a bit more of a horizontal picture. I think that might fit this a little better. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna put it inside the newspaper, so we don't care if it's horizontal or vertical. We're gonna fit it either way. Was that Sora? Oh, there's a comma. Hold on. That's a silly looking thing. I'm sorry, but why does it have a ball sack? Tell me I'm not the only one who thought of that. Let's get some more of these pictures. This one feels a bit bigger than the one we used. Those are clearly boobs. Okay. Why did I need this one? Oh, I like that, the angle, but not going for that. This has a silly thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll use it. What is this website? Hungarian? Okay, let me hit the auto translate. Oh, we can turn it into English. Okay. Huh. Okay, I have never come across this archive. So let's see how we search in it. Oh, we can't. Yeah, that's pretty easy to search. Okay, good. Good to know there's a different archive I didn't know about. Year 1915. Details. No information on copyright, but I think we're pretty safe either way. I mean, this claim it's public domain. Sometimes they get it wrong, but I think we're quite safe in this one. Okay. This is the Graf Zeppelin. I've heard that. I don't know if that's a type of Zeppelin or if that's like a specific one. Copyright-free and community-based photo archive. Okay, so it is like claimed from the base that everything's public domain, so that's good. Okay, we got a bunch of pictures of this graph, aka graft. This seems to have the closest match. think that's the one we were looking at. Oh no, it isn't. Oh, actually, that's it's going the opposite way. Silly me. The tail should be looking towards us. Do we? Oh, this is the one, I think. Yeah. That's the one. So let me download the biggest image we can get. So why not? And let's see. Anything else we should get? We already got this one. I'm gonna add this website, by the way. Gonna add it to my stock sites. Okay, good. Okay, that's a spiky looking one. I don't know if this picture is really high quality though. Do we have any other spiky ones? This one. Okay. Oh. Okay, these are drawings. Where's the photo? That's the one, I think. But I guess we don't get the end that we need here. I'll download it either way, just in case it's useful. Let's see if we get another good angle of this weird airship. Not really the angle we need. I mean, we kind of need like the far end, but... Hi, Bean. What's up, dude? Bean is screaming at me. Why are you screaming? You want to play? Yeah. Going crazy over there. Need to let us some energy, Bean. Do you hear him do the... He does the little eek. He only does it when he's playing with this specific toy. It's really funny. What's up, Bean? Hello. Yeah. This kill. Going for it. And try and sleep. Okay, Lyle, we have a good sleep. Okay, let's go to Photoshop. Let's see what we can do with these images. Oh, I'm lacking one. Where is it? It is the TIFF one. And actually, this one too. There we go.
Augelia de pipelin.
Beautiful. Thank you, TTS lady. Have a good night, lads. Okay. Here is the ZEP. Let's hit select subject. Hopefully it doesn't like mess up the background. It did a little bit. But we can easily take care of that. And boom, we got a ZEP. It is... missing these two little blobs, whatever those are. Fairly similar angles here, to be honest. Skyrim music, yes. Your balloons ever be inflated? Not if I have a say about it. I'll deflate all your balloons. Watch out. Okay, so here's the deal. I like this background a lot. I don't want to change it too much. What I want to do is get myself a little selection just around the Zeppelin. And I'm gonna do something real quick here. I'm just gonna do content to where fill and just hit OK with the defaults. Should be good. It is good. Just getting rid of that one so we can pose this one a little bit easier without like running into the silhouette of the other. We definitely need a little bit of shadows in the corners to get a better silhouette in this one, but it shouldn't be too big of a trouble, honestly. Like we can just do a little bit of this. Why is that too small? Huh, there we go. That should do it. What's up, Bean? You're going wild over there. Oh, chat, I got something to show you. See? Hold on. You put on Bean Cam. No, you can see all the Bean toys in the background, but most importantly, you see that big box there? Let me show you what I got. It's real cool. Hold on, gotta show you a couple things for context. Stuff that's in this box. And this bad boy. See this? I don't want to accidentally show addresses or anything. See this? That's my big box. And it is full of about 1,000 of these. Check it out. This is going to be the card pack that you're going to get these photos in. You'll know I'm changing up my Patreon, and it's now going to have collectible photos. These work like a collectible card game, basically, like a trading card game. But instead of cards, you get these photos. And you can actually play a game with them. Several games, actually. The games are going to be about kind of collaborative horror storytelling, using these as prompts. And, you know, you can either play with your friends collaboratively or against your friends competitively. There's going to be a couple of variations and also a solo game that you can go. Yeah, if you don't know, check out the Patreon. Someone put the Patreon link in the chat while I yap. Yeah, I will send for each month that people subscribe, I send you 3. So like every 3 months, I will send you a pack of 9. And this is what it will look like. You get, let me count, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll get 9 of these random ones in a pack like this, which is tear to open. So when it's closed, it'll look like this, and you tear this tab, and you're able to open it. So it's like, you know, like your classic trading card game, like booster pack. But I didn't want to use like plastics or anything, so this is all like recycled cardboard. And you know, yeah, I got it made with my logo and collectible fan footage, just the name of the thing. There's a couple links there to the Patreon and to a page on my website that's still empty, but that's gonna have the rules for the game. Yeah, I'm really happy with how these came out. And here, I put it myself. Here's a Patreon link. Click that. Click that, check it out. You can get either one of these 9 packs every 3 months, or 2 of them. Or it's just gonna be like the same pack, but it's gonna be filled with 18 instead of 9. Depending on the tier you get. But yeah, you can see more details in the Patreon page. There's also gonna be like different rarities, so there's like 40 common designs, 20 uncommon designs, 10 rare, and 5 secret. And one last thing, put this away. One last thing, for each of these packs of 9 cards that you get, one of them is going to be a rarer variant that's, instead of like being shiny or anything like trading cards usually are, it will be scribbled, which is me essentially like taking some Sharpies, some markers, and scribbling some stuff on top of the cards. So it'll be like a unique version of the card. Some, I don't know, little extra message, maybe a little scribble, little drawing, stuff like that. I think it's cool. Anyway, just gonna put it there. So that's the box. In case you saw it in the background before, I'm really excited. The first set of these cards is gonna go out in April. So if you subscribe now, you get February, March, April. You get the 3 months, so you get the full 9 pack or 9 card pack, or 18 depending on the level. Whenever I send them. So yeah, look out for that. Also, I will say this: the Patreon notifications aren't working anymore. So if you do subscribe during the stream at any point, let me know who you are on Patreon, and I will also give you a free sticker. Cannot remember if I'm in your money house or not. Only one way to find out. Check the link. Okay. Back to airships. Sorry, I have to do the Patreon pitch. Please watch the stream. I'm really excited. I'm not doing this out of like just plugging my stuff. I'm quite excited for this little project. And the fact that it's going to be a game too, so it's all, I don't know. I hope people like it. Okay, so we have this big tear in the middle of this, which is just a tear in the image, I believe. But it's gonna work for our break in the ship. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy this twice. Gonna select that, and then remove it from here. So now we have 2 layers. Yeah, we're gonna break it there, I think. this enabled? It's not. There we go. I had my screen filter on. I was like, this image is looking very orange. Yeah, I just had my filter on. I don't think that shows up on stream though. Yeah, if you got any questions about all the Patreon stuff and the new rewards and stuff, just let me know. Or suggestions or anything. Happy to hear you out. Okay. I don't really know how close or far to make these. You're on the Patreon? Hell yeah! What? Tell me your Patreon name, or you can DM it to me on Discord if you prefer. And I will make sure to give you a sticker. It's you and the guy who makes the sex mods for The Sims 4. A very specific list. What if I rotate it the other way? No. You have your priorities. Exactly. You should never be ashamed of that. Okay, now we need a big fire. We're gonna need some contrast between the fire and the background. So yeah, we gotta figure that out. I mean, we do have that picture of the flaming sausage, which is this like unknown zeppelin. I don't know if that's a Hindenburg level of disaster. I don't want to use it if it's like a super bad disaster, but I did not find anything about it online. So it might just be like a smaller scuffle. I love how it's just a fire sausage. Flaming sausage. Yeah, we get this picture. This. Yeah, I don't know. It leads me to think it's probably a German airship, and they call them sausages because of, you know, German sausages. Maybe? So it might just be like a war, like an airship that was shot down during the war. As much as I can gather from this. I forgot to turn this on. See, I put the record thing in the middle here just to bother me enough to turn it on. And I didn't. It's so annoying. Okay. What if I add this on multiply maybe? Color burn? Color burn might be good. So we want this to be bright enough that it removes most of the edge. We add this big plume. I think that works pretty well, yeah. Might add it below the rest, so it feels like it's coming from the top. And then we add a soft light, just brighten it in some places. We add it somewhere around here. Okay, now we need planes. I'm thinking more like biplanes, but let's see what we find. I'm just gonna do the same thing we did for the airships. We're just gonna do a search and then filter it from. Let's do fighter. Fighter jets. Nah, it would be like fighter plane. And we do again 14, 18. See, I don't know if like fighters were like a classification for planes at that time. No, it isn't. Okay. So let's just do plane. Wrecked plane. Yeah, would be the best. Maybe dogfights. Dogfight was already a term in the First World War, right? Dogfights. Yeah. 1914, 1918. Aerial dogfights. That seems like a composite image with colorization. This is the old Photoshop. Back in the day, the way you combined images was by just like taking a bunch of negatives and exposing them on top of each other in the dark room. It's really interesting. Archie at work. Who is Archie? I can see a plane here and a bunch of little explosions, maybe? That's for sure a plane. What did you miss? We're looking for airplanes. Lots of these are going to be drawings, which makes sense for the time. Pretty hard to capture images of planes in the middle of dogfights, I assume. Which is completely a fair point. Huh. Here's literally what looks to be a plane taking down an airship. And it's one with the big bulge. Right, I think that's what's going on. I don't know. I don't know German, but probably. But we can use this little silhouette of an airplane. That's mostly what I'm looking for here, like these little silhouettes. This one could be useful. We gotta make the planes smaller, obviously, but... Is that... That's all the images. What? Okay, I guess dogfight was not that common of a term. This one would be good if it wasn't tiny. Okay, let's go back in the search. That's just planes. 14 to 18. Your godmother's first husband died in a plane he built himself. Honestly, that's a way to go. Like, if I built a plane, going down with it doesn't seem like a terrible deal. Betsy, look at Betsy. Oh, here's a really good silhouette of a biplane. I dig that. Here's another, probably? I don't know. No, that might not be. Flying plane. Torpedo carrying airplane. Oh, look at that. It's a really good photo. You sound like a cool guy. I mean, anyone able to build their own plane sounds awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna be lazy here, but instead of going to the source, because we don't need big images here, and we know all these sources are legit. I'm just gonna like directly download them off the site, which the site doesn't let you do, but you actually can. You just need an extension that lets you, because this website is a bit pickrel. Great resource to just find images, terrible resource to download images. And it does like these annoying things to stop you from downloading their images directly without like going through their hoops. If you got a browser extension that the one I got is called Absolute Enable Right Click and Copy, any website that disables right clicking, which some do, this one does, you can just turn it back on. So you can actually like open an image in a new tab and download, you know, the lower quality version, but it's fine by me. Like I don't need high quality because they're going to be real small in the actual frame, so it should be good enough for our purposes. Okay, back to Photoshop. I had a friend who was obsessed with the Hindenburg, just airships in general. Can practically hear him having an aneurysm after you making this picture. That's so funny. Okay, let's get on my plane pictures. As you can see, we do not need huge detail. Just gonna place these around. Obviously gonna remove any like real life symbols because these are not real life factions that are fighting. So the the British emblem, I think that's probably the British one. Might be French. I don't know. These. Oh yeah, that's the French flag. So probably French emblem, German emblem. I'm gonna remove all those, obviously. Okay. Archie at work. Let me see you, Archie. Archie, you're tiny. What? No. What the hell, Archie? They're gonna look like flies. That's good. That's kind of what we're going for, honestly. Just these planes buzzing around like flies. Because they give us context. Also, I'm probably gonna have like one or maybe two bigger ones that are closer to the camera, just to provide a little bit of perspective. You know, just some stuff like closer to the foreground. Okay, I'm gonna take all of these, push them up. What if we take this one, the one with the French emblem we talked about, and just have like a big version of it that's real close to the camera, or like relatively close, and just kind of blurry. Maybe we don't need like that much higher quality. This guy got mad when watching a Disney movie that was historically inaccurate. There was a historically inaccurate Zeppelin. Generally considering sending him your finished edits. You're gonna kill him. Yeah, it sounds like an absolute capital G guy. Okay, so I'm thinking it's like pitched up a little bit. It is in multiply mode, and obviously we remove the background. Should we make it like really dark? Maybe a little brighter, I don't know. And we give it, hey, I thought I made this into a smart object. I guess I didn't. Give it a bit of blur to kind of imply that, you know, this is pretty close and not really being focused by the camera. And also pretty important, remove the emblem. Oh, that is kind of hard to see, actually. Let me remove the blur and do something real quick here. We do current layer, and we do that. There we go. Wait, did it hide? That's annoying. Sometimes Photoshop will do this thing where it will hide every single layer below, and usually like a simple like button click puts it back on. But in this case, it decided, nope. You gotta manually turn every single layer back on. Love when that happens. There we go. We're back. have to learn about Freud's theories in school, much of an influence he's in pop culture, and how absolutely silly his theories were, honestly. I'm a Freud hater. Oh, thanks for the save reminder. I'm a Freud hater. Unfortunately, if you're a Freud enjoyer, I'm gonna fight you, so come at me. Is anyone a Freud enjoyer? I've known people. I've known people who are Freud enjoyers. Okay, we're putting all these into multiply mode and just doing some quick adjustments. Doing current and below. Removing the symbols from the wings. Gives us a better silhouette too. I walk into my psychology lecture wearing a shirt that says Freud was a hack. I'm the professor. Okay, so thus far all these planes have been just added at whatever size they originally were, which honestly doesn't work too bad. We can have this plane like falling down of the sky from the sky, since it's already been shot down in the image. And then I guess we can just, what is this? We can copy a few of the planes. Just kind of have them buzzing around. Hey Brango. How you doing? Anyway, they kind of feel like little flies, but I think that's good to just give it some perspective on size here. Oh my god, Steely, thank you so much for the gifted subs. That's incredibly generous. Thank you. And for the follow. What an entrance! What an entrance. Thank you so much, Steely. And for single-handedly starting Hive Train, which is really funny. Your role of sugar daddy is being reserved. Fight, fight, fight. Hi, Bean. Sorry, I wasn't telling you to fight, Bean. Don't worry, you can sleep. Fights are for later. I want to make this plane a little bit easier to see. So I'm just doing a little trick here. Oh yeah, Skeleton, enjoy your gift sub. As soon as I have a job again, it's over for you bitches. I'm scared. Hope you do find a job soon though. Okay, let me give it a quick look with all the filters applied, because as you can see, it does quite a difference to just like apply the filters in a single layer compared to just like the preview that Photoshop gives you. Photoshop has a lot of trouble with things like halftones when showing you this like live preview of what you're doing. But when you actually like paste it into a layer, as you can see, like look at the smoke here, for example, it gets a lot softer. So it's a pretty good way to check like if your things are visible. Just trying to boost the bug in my head, that makes me want to do art. That is a great boost. Because the bug will not stop. That's kind of scary sometimes. A sperm whale? Kind of whale shaped, yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels like it has this mouth, right? Like a sperm whale. That's a good point. Okay, how do we spice up this airship to make it more evil looking? I'm gonna repeat the context because it's been a minute since I talked about it. The is gonna go in a newspaper page, and the headline that's gonna go along with it talks about one great heretic airship was shot to pieces by fighter planes launched from Cyprus. So, heretic is talking about the faction in this game. Heretics. Let me show you in the Kickstarter because it shows it pretty well. Heretic Legion is one of the main factions, and they're kind of the worshippers of demons. So yeah, just read their own description. In the domains where men worship demons and kneel before the altars of the golden calf, mortal followers, flanked by the abhorrent progeny of the underworld, muster under the black banners of mighty archdevils. The fires spewing from the open gate of hell alight the black skies as they march forth to bring all of creation under their infernal yoke. So, yeah, let's see. Let me show you. These are the actual figurines, so you can see like the vibe of the heretics. You know, there's these actual like normal-ish soldiers with their gas masks, artillery witches, which is an incredible concept, and them some more like demon-like enemies. Warwolf is really cool, and the Death Commando rocks too. But yeah, the gist of it is very demonic. Classic like demon aesthetic. There's pentagrams, there's demonic symbols, like in the Lesser Keys of Solomon type symbols. There is, you know, horns, that sort of stuff. So, airship. Whoop, sorry, bumped mic. If they built an airship, what would that look like? I'm thinking we need like at least a big symbol on the side. Like back here, perhaps. So we could take something from the Lesser Keys of Solomon, like we did in the last one, which were also heretics. So let's see. Let me go demon symbols. There should be a list somewhere. Occult symbols, sigils of demons. These are the ones we're looking for. I'm going to put light mode so we can see them. If you don't know, the Lesser Key of Solomon is like one of those like old grimoires about like sorcery and stuff. And it is like the creator of a lot of these demon sigils you might have seen floating around, which are basically just a combination of a bunch of like alchemical symbols. It was kind of written at the time where like alchemy was big. Did I glitch my audio? No, it's not a glitch, it was intentional. This is not my world, Steely. This is for a game called Trench Warfare. Trench Warfare. Trench Crusade. It was recently kickstarted really successfully. And it is a Warhammer type game with like figurines and stuff, where you fight, you choose between like the legions of demons and all the hordes of faithful who are trying to stop them in this endless trench war. So yeah, the faction we're doing is Heretic Legion. Yeah, this is a commission though. It's not my world. If you want to check out more, I recommend you can just Google Trench Crusade. You'll find their socials. But here's their blue sky. Why is that not showing me the? Oh, it's not the regular blue sky. Oh. Hold on. That should work. Here's a link. If you just want to follow on the projects. Okay, back to the Key of Solomon. It's basically how to guide to summon these specific 72 demons. That's so funny. Okay, let's find one that would look cool in an airship. We used this one the other day, Citri, on the Coastal Raiders. I like the symmetrical ones. Zephyr is pretty cool too. Barbatos. Is there maybe any sky related ones? Do they have any specific matters to them? Like, oh, I love this one. I love Boer. Great President of Hell, 50 legions of demons under his command. He teaches natural and moral philosophy, logic, and the qualities and uses of all herbs and plants, capable of healing any infirmities. Bestows good familiars. That one seems helpful and nice. Oh, Bile. I love this one. So silly. That was also my favorite. This is my favorite one. Stolas. Leggy boy. Stolas is great, Otter. Yes. I was looking for that image. And the rest is pretty cool too. He includes the ability to make men subtle in all things pertaining to menstruation. Really cool. He just teaches biology. Yeah, let me see if I control F here for air. Do we get anything? Oh, dictionary. No. The word air, nothing. Fly. Only one. Can change into all birds and sing and fly like them before the conjurer. I guess that's the closest thing. Let's try bird. Appearing like the bird phoenix. Ability to turn a man into a bird. Okay. So Andrialphus. That one feels good for an airship, right? Okay. Andrialphus, where are you? You. That's it. Let me download that. Choosing my appropriate demon for this one. Guess we didn't do that last time, but we're doing it now. Either resembles a ship. Honestly, I see what you mean. Okay, so first things first, we are cutting off only the symbol from the center. Try not to leave any of the circle, etc. from around it. That should do. Perfect. Now we got that. I want to apply it somewhere around here. And warp. I'll link the layer mask. Oh yeah, that's true. Wait, let me do a thing. Let me first keep it this. There we go. So now there's no layer mask. We should be able to use this correctly. If it lets me, there we go. And now we warp. We make sure that this follows the shape of the airship. That's pretty good. Are all the demons fallen angels? Or some just trying to make the best of the situation? If I recall correctly, a third of Heaven's population had sided with Satan. They fell with him. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna turn this maybe into an embossed texture. Not sure. So let's remove the fill. And then... No, because it doesn't make a lot of sense that would be carved in or out of the ship, right? It should be painted on. So I guess I will do a Gaussian blur. Then just make it gray. And finally, there we go. Maybe I can make it bigger. Like this. Okay, what else should I give this airship to spice it up, to demon it up? Okay, idea. Spikes. Honestly, could be good. Spikes could be good. Oh yeah, we did talk about having like a spike in the front, and I think the easiest way of doing that, I'm just gonna take all of these real quick and group them under planes. There we go. Yeah, best way to have a spiky front is just to carve it. Ooh, sorry, big sneeze. Oh, Bean, I startled you. I'm sorry. I couldn't mute the mic before then. I'm afraid. But yeah, honestly, spikes good work. And turning that. Turning the entire front into a spike. Probably be cool. Let's see if that's doable. Let's see if it looks good. So we're not looking at the front, so it's kind of hard to tell. Hello, Bean. Oh, see you, Siegfried. Have a good night. Don't know. Don't know if I love it with the spiky front. Maybe just a little bit. And we leave this little cockpit where it was. Kind of give it more of an interesting, spikier front. Yeah, we also got the big rub. Where is it? Did I delete that image, maybe? Oh no, it's here. Oh, bye-bye, Theo. Thanks for popping in. It's been good having you. Have a great night. Where should we place this? Huh, maybe it's kind of a sack, like going around. Honestly, that's not too bad. 'Cause I was thinking of like keeping it similar to the original and just having it on the front instead of, you know, at the back. Yeah, these feel like they could be like huge gas tanks essentially. Okay, let's do a good cut around them. To be honest, it would probably be if they have their gas tanks there, it would probably be a pretty big target to paint on their own backs, but it does look cool, so. And you know, maybe it's not gas, maybe it's just like incendiary weapons or something they're carrying. I'm sure demons would have a use for huge grub-looking sacks. It fits them. Now let's figure out the levels. How dark to make this? Okay, and this plane, get out of there. There we go. Okay, chat. Thought on the sacks. Do you like them? Do they not fit? I want to hear your thoughts. You would make the one on the right curl around the other direction, so it seems like one animal that is taking it down. Oh no, these are not big animals. They're actual sacks, which existed on airships. This is the context. Make this one smaller. Oh, Otter, I will say this, I've said this before, but it's a PSA. I would not recommend watching Wendigoon. The guy, he straight up started a right-wing militia. Nobody talks about it. He admittedly was one of the people to start the Boogaloo Boys, armed and dangerous right-wing militia. Now he's just making YouTube videos like nothing ever happened. I don't know. Don't trust the guy. Most people don't know this. I don't know why this is not more extended knowledge. The Boogaloo Boys is the name of the right-wing militia. And they were like, Hawaiian shirts. No, the ones with the flower prints. Let's see where this would look better. No, too unbalanced. Okay, spikes. Where should spikes be added to this? And also, what kind of spikes should we take? I'm thinking like pretty short spikes. Like the ones that are like, you know, like a leather jackets with spikes, that kind of thing. It's not like super tall, kind of short, more decorative. Should a balloon that's been split in two be balanced? I mean, we assume it was balanced before the being split in two thing. To be fair, it doesn't need to be, because of Exhibit 1, this monstrosity. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add some rope that goes from... Okay, this is too thick. I'm gonna find the right size for these ropes. Gotta be quite small, so they don't show up that much on the... There we go, on the halftone. Okay, these just help a little with the silhouette, I think. And we can have some ropes that are just... broken, kind of hanging out there. Save me, Valstream. Hey, Rose. How are you doing? Camped. Good to see you as well. We're doing good. Making a big airship fall from the sky, as one does. I'm gonna take everything and make it just a little bigger. So I'm gonna take this as a center. I'm gonna make that larger. I'm gonna take this fallen plane right here and push it, no, with this layer. There we go. Making dinner for your family. Nice. Steaks, rice, bacon wrapped asparagus. Sounds delicious. Like fancy. Nice. Oh, I should tell you about the big lunch that I made this past weekend. Which is I had to take a couple days off for this essentially because it was so much prep. But my partner and I, we prepared food for 12 people and it went great. We did an Asturian lunch for everybody here at the Canary Islands. We just got a lot of great ingredients from Asturias last time we visited, and we prepared a huge. Hold on. I have some pictures of this that I can show without doxing myself, I think. Always important to check if you're gonna be doxed. Oh, wait up. Hold on. Let me put this on here. Don't know why it wants to switch screens. There we go. Anyway, yeah, let me check real quick and show you pictures. Oh, I don't have pictures of the soup. Where's the soup? Oh. Here's one of the things we made. These are called tortos. These things here, it's fried. You basically make a dough out of, how do you say it, corn flour, and fry that in olive oil. And you serve that with picadillo, which is this, which is, if you ever had chorizo, like the spicy red sausage, it's kind of like that, but in minced meat and an egg. It's delicious. This is Asturian sidra, Asturian cider. You serve it from torto with an O at the end. This is Asturian cider, call it sidra. You have to serve it from up high. It's not carbonated, but if you serve it from above on a thin glass, the vibrations of the liquid hitting the glass will create a lot of bubbles, which will turn it will give it a little bit of gas just naturally without any carbon dioxide. And it's, you know, it's quite nice. I recommend it if you ever have the chance to try it. So we did that. Then this, which is kind of shown in the dirty plates, but I have to take my word for it. This is part of the picadillo there. But this is escalopines al cabrales. It is fried, again, fried. Lots of fried things, but it is a fried piece of meat, like a thin. How do you call it? I'm forgetting meat names in English, but you know, like a thin cut of meat that you then bread and fry, and then you serve that with a blue cheese sauce, which is what we see here, and some fries, just for the side, and the main plate, which I can't show you here because it turns out I don't have any pictures of it on hand, but it was pote asturiano, which is, hold on. Which looks like this. It's a bean stew with chorizo, morcilla, which is blood sausage, tocino, how do you call that? I don't know how to say tocino in English. Bacon, but not like, it's not bacon, because bacon is a different thing in Spanish. It's like the thick, the bacon would be like a very thin cut of this. It's like a thick slab of it, essentially. And then some greens and potatoes and really, really soft beans. So yeah, that's what we made. It was, you know, and this plus like entrees and then like cheeses and stuff, but like the stuff that we actually like made was these three things, and it was delicious. It was a lot of fucking work. We had to prep a lot. Like this, we had to make a couple days in advance. Lots of stuff we had to prep in advance, and lots of stuff even we had to make like on the go, like frying stuff. Went on a vacation to the Canary Islands. Remember, it was a bit boring. I mean, if we went to the tourist areas, yeah, but the Canary Islands are beautiful. Unfortunately, most people tend to go to like a very like small area of it, which sucks. It's just hotels. And the food in the Canaries is great. The food I showed you is from Asturias, which is northern Spain, which is where I'm from. But I currently live in the Canaries. No Real MX, thank you for the follow. You're hungry for the entire day? Oh no. Nailing a bag of chips. You deserve it. The cooked bean? Yes. Here. Here he is. He's all cooked. Look how toasty he is. Look. Pork belly. Yes, that is the translation. It's not bacon, it's pork belly. Otter. Thank you. On the topic of airships, do you know about the Zeppelin aircraft carriers? The US made a couple of them, but due to bad planning, one got destroyed by the weather and the other made a similar fate. Technically, there wasn't anything wrong with them, or the whole concept. Project was scanned. Huh. USS Macon? Okay. Oh, big airships. That's really cool. Could they launch aircraft from there? That's wild. Okay. So, spikes. I'm thinking maybe like some spikes going around the circumference of it. So I'm thinking maybe some kind of spiked color could work here. So let's see. Search for spike color. Like this dog is wearing this. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be the right angle. Just a lot of colors, but not enough spikes. Oh, here's a cool spike color on a dog. Not the angle we need though. Anyway, let me check if something like this might work. Oh. Let's see. I don't know if that'll be too visible. Essentially, an aircraft carrier could be literally anywhere over land or sea. Yeah. That's a cool concept. We're doing demonic airships, yes. This is once again a commission for a game called Trench Crusade. And takes place in this alternate world in which a portal to hell was opened during the Crusades. And then this endless war started, which goes on until 1914. So it lines up with the First World War, and we get this endless trench war. And it is going to be a part of it. This is an airship from the Heretics, which is one of the factions, that was just taken down by airplanes. They just drop the aircraft and the aircraft will land by hooking a mechanism on top of the ship. That's wild. Not sure about the spikes. Might be too tacky. Yeah, I don't know. If you were Mike and listening to this, and you got any reference for things I could add or change on this ship, I don't know if you got any actual. I haven't asked you this. I think I don't know if you have any actual like airships from this world, but if you do, show me, because might give us some ideas. Oh, and we do have to add a signature, and I think once again the perfect place is the Demon Sigil. Where is the sigil? Let's see. Andrealphus. Demon who can turn people into birds. You are also gonna be the vessel for my signature. like so. So let me just take a second to shout out Mike Francina's artwork. It's really, really good. Let me link you to some of his socials. Let's see. I think he's off Twitter. Show you Instagram. Seems to be more active. There you go. Or the art station if you just want to see the polished stuff. If you don't follow him already, go do that. Walker Limburger. Let's see what that is. Oh, big gun. Honestly, something I could see as like a stylistic thing. It's something like this, like tubes added as texture on the outside of the airship somewhere. For greebles. I love greebles. If you don't know what a greeble is, this is a greeble. Whenever you see like the spaceships from Star Wars, they have little greebles. It's like meaningless little blobs that you can add to things to make them look bigger and more mechanical. King Psyduck, thank you so much for the follow. Anyway, yeah, maybe greebles. Maybe that's the solution here. Nervous cube. What if I look for greebles here? Will we have actual greebles? Not really. Like some 3D rendered stuff. Ooh, okay. I have some greebles we could use. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Let's see. Collections, my collections. Some actual old school greebles, which is stuff from submarines. Like this sort of thing. And here, I think there's more here. Yes. This collection is great. Here's a link to it in case you want to scroll through. Made a machine gun that would shoot in between the rotor blades of planes. Interesting. Barbed wire all over the hull. I fear it's too big to have like a texture like barbed wire showing on this at this size, at this scale, but it is a good idea. Anyway, looking for good greebles. Maybe this side of this submarine itself. It's not the right angle, but if we use it just for greebles, it might work. Like we could stretch it quite a bit. Hey Mechtel, you were sick and fell asleep early before last stream? Oh no. Well, that's okay. You made it here, that's what matters. How you doing, Mechtel? Hope you're feeling better. Let's see, what if I do this? It might actually work. Okay. So we take... trying to fit this submarine to roughly the size of the side of the airship here. Does not have to be perfect. We just want a bit of cool texture. And here's what we could do. And turn it into a texture with high pass. Find a good spot like this. You feeling better? Nice. Demonic Zeppelin, yes, Dorian. Had an ear infection? Oh no. What's holding the Zeppelin? Air? Gases? Really hot gases that are burning currently? Oh, and if you mean these grub-looking things, those are actually things that some Zeppelins had. Let me find you the original image. Yeah. I don't know what those had. Probably gas. Some kind of gas they used for the fuel, but it looks weird and cool, so I used it. I was like, that matches a demonic airship. I like these little series of holes there. Wait, this is kind of senseless texture, but Greebles. It had a sense of scale, I think. I hope it works. The Zeppelin's ovipositor. Look up footage of the Hindenburg. It looks apocalyptic. It depends on the gas they have. There's several different gases of different flammabilities you could put in airships. And I think the Hindenburg was just full of hydrogen because it was cheaper, something like that. Which is part of why it burned that bad. And I think I think I remember this from Mythbusters. They also had like some like the paint that was on top of the airship was actually like pretty flammable. Like if you burned it the right way, it kind of acts like termite, so it actually like could have made the fire worse, or at least like started it much faster. So yeah, it's kind of a combination of things, I think. Thermite paint, yeah. Like it wasn't quite thermite, but if it's like several different things that when you heated it up, it could combine into thermite, something like that. Um, but yeah, several different things that contributed to the Hindenburg being a huge fire. Um, so yeah, most as we've seen from pictures earlier when looking for pictures of airships, and most airships that fell down actually fell down like fairly intact, like they didn't burn to a crisp like the Hindenburg did. But yeah, we also like on the just like in the interest of the image, we want it to be like decently clear what's going on. So if we just like engulf it in flame, that'll be much harder. Anyway, still not sure about the big grubs. I think they look cool, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they go at the back here. I did say that was pretty unbalanced, but now with the greebles, that might be better. Let me try that. Let me fix up the edges, etc. And separate the ropes into 2 different layers. So they can each follow their grub. Okay, the sigil should be under the grubs. Or where does that make it less visible? Oh, the soft light. I did think they were fuzzy worms on a string type boys. I don't fully know what they are either. I just figured it would be cool for a demonic airship. But I'm not married to them. I could take them or leave them. Ultimately, it'll be up to the client, obviously. So, if Mike is hearing this, give me a yay or nay on the grubs. On Discord or wherever you prefer. Otherwise, you'll have the chance to tell me later. Hi, Bean. What's up, Bean? Look at his sleepy face. He looks sad. Are you sad? Okay, okay, you're good. You're good, I see. Ooh, big yawn. What was that? Were you about to sneeze? Don't just sneeze on me. Oh, oh. There he goes. There he goes. Hello, Bean. Hello, Bean. Hi. He's roused from his slumber, showing his full asshole to chat. Dude, that's rude. Oh. Full asshole. You wanna jump up? Jump up. No? Okay. Does Bean do the cat thing where he sees an open container of liquid and decides he should drink it, even if he just put your water down for a second? He loves to. So if I drink water, he gets really curious about the bottle, and always has to take a look. Like, see, it's water. He won't try to drink it or anything. He just wants to like take a look inside. And I recently found out that he doesn't drink a lot from his actual drinking water, which just made me worried he might get dehydrated. So I keep a little water for him, and when he sees it, he gets curious about me drinking. I'll just give him a little water, and he'll drink more that way. Because I checked his skin like this, and it doesn't like bounce back really well. Like it bounces back really slowly, like that, which makes me think he might be a little dehydrated. I don't know. I might have to get one of those little fountains for him, because I did hear that cats have this instinct of like seeking running water. So if they feel like their water is like still, they won't drink as much from it. And I think that might be the problem. Not sure. Weird cat that only drank moving water. Yeah, it might be something related to that. He's really weird and picky with water. We haven't tried anything like a fountain though, so. Oh, is he gonna drink? You gonna drink? No. He's navigating out. Okay. So yeah, not sure. I'm gonna see if I can find one of those fountains. I'll update you once I have tested that hypothesis. It helps to have multiple spots they can drink from. Okay, your friends even have decoy teacups where they leave water out. The cats feel like they're doing a little thieving. Love that. A lot of hydration from food. I guess I should give him more wet food then. Doesn't get that much of it. It's more like a treat for him. These are the grubs. I just noticed because... Oh, me! Don't do that. He's trying to attack the plant in the back. The fake plant, so it won't damage anything, but could do a mess. Or damage the LEDs. I'd noticed because I noticed it just took a long time for his water like plate or the water bowl to finish. So just got me a little worried. And I checked. I looked it up and I saw that, you know, the best way to check a cat's hydration is to do like the pinch test. Where you see like if it... this is also true for humans, but you know, you never know if it's gonna be like similar for other animals. But so I looked it up, and yeah, it's a pinch test. So you like pinch the skin, and then on yourself you can do it on the back of your hand. And, oh, sorry. If you're hydrated, it'll like immediately bounce back, and if you're dehydrated, it will take longer to like bounce back and essentially we like lose some elasticity. Succulent bathtub water. Cat's really stretchy already. True, but you'll see it like in demonstrations. You'll see that a really hydrated cat, it'll bounce back really quickly, even if their skin is stretchier than your hands. Accidentally yanked her hair and she got mad. Oh no. Drink it from the tap, you can create a monster that way. See, the thing is, I've tried that, and he doesn't respond to that because he's just not comfortable in the bathroom. He can enter the bathroom if you're there on his own terms, and he will like slowly get in, smell around, and then leave. But if you grab him and pick him up and like go into the bathroom, he'll get really stressed. So he's not like in the mood to drink. He's only thinking, I gotta get out of here. I don't know why. It's specifically in the bathrooms. He's just not, I guess, used to being there, so he doesn't want to be picked up in those areas. I don't know. It's a strange thing that I don't really get, but that's how he acts there. So I can't check the taps. He's a scaredy cat. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's gonna bring me the hair tie. I think. We'll see. He's toying around with it. Did you have to get a traumatic bath when you adopted him? Not really. Like, I think it's just the fact that we when we got to the new place, and it was the bathroom thing was like way more evident in the old place. He was way more scared of the bathroom in the previous place we were at. But I think it's because he was really scared of the whole house at the start. And then we slowly got him used to like every room, but we didn't really do this for the bathroom because like I don't we don't have. Thank you for the hair tie, Bean. Bean just brought me the hair tie. Wanna play with it? You wanna play with it? Yeah, go for it. We'll see if he brings it back. You'll see him jump. Oh, there he is. You see? Bring it to me. Give it. Give it. Give me. Give me. Oh, careful with Photoshop. Thank you. Thank you for the hair tie, dude. Okay. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I taught him to play fetch. Only ever cats who plays fetch. But yeah, the bathroom thing is just because he used to be like that in every room, and then slowly he got used to every other room, but he's still like that in the bathrooms. And yeah, in the new place, he was way more comfortable from the beginning. Bean, what are you doing? He's scratching the box. It's fine. He was way more comfortable in this new place since he got here. Like he got used to it really quickly, but he's running around. For some reason, he always has. He kept some kind of like aversion to bathrooms, and we don't really know why. Bean is very handsome. That is true. Okay. Why does the Greeble not show up? Weird. Okay. Let's up that Greeble. I like these two little holes. What are you doing, Bean? Whoa, Screamer! What's up, Screamer? He's going wild, hold on. I'll give you exclusive access to Bean going crazy. Now he won't. Excuse the boxes, that's from the Patreon stuff I was showing you before. See? Go for it. Go for it. Yes. Yeah. Go wild, go crazy. It's going bananas. Do you hear the eeks? Hi, man. Mine's cats. Exclusive Bean footage. Only the real ones get access to exclusive Bean footage. God's perfect killing machine. Look at him. got it. Oh. I love when he does the bunny kicks. He could take down the airship if he wanted to. He's only showing you like 5% of his power, by the way. He knows he's on stream, so he won't show you the full extent of his power. Where are you being? Ha ha ha. I'm gonna try to do the circle technique. Circle technique. Circle technique. No? You can manage if you play it right. You can get him to like run around in circles like really fast. Dark now. It's in the dark. See, he's got a lot of energy. I don't know what he's been up to. I think he broke little bits of the box there. And now there's like little bits of cardboard all over the floor. I think you're being very cool. See, this is what I have to deal with in the background of streams a lot of the time. If you see me trying to distract Bean, I'm doing things like this to try to like spend his energy. Seems to be getting tired. He's not chasing anymore. Boom. Okay, I think it's been enough, Bean. See if he agrees with me. Or if he wants to keep going. Oh, he's just lying down now. Recovering some energy. I love when a cat sits on top of a toy upright, like bunny kicks it, it's so cute. Perfect little freaks, exactly. Okay, so the Greebles have shown up now. Here's a regular airship, Greebled airship, with like a bunch of stuff. Other than that, I've mostly kept to the same. Yeah. Okay, let's add filters, soften it up a little. It's in the back. In here? We don't know, some kind of demonic thing. It's either fuel or some kind of weapon. I'm gonna say weapon, sounds cooler. Something they can just unleash, like a horrible sludge bomb of sorts. That would be cool. Does the balloon have a tummy? It's the soft underbelly. Yeah, it would be cool if it was some kind of payload or some I don't know. Ultimately, that'll be up to the commissioner and the team who's doing the book. If they want to expand upon it, which I think they have other important things to expand upon, so it can stay. It can be our theory, our personal theory. Those are the gonads which swell during mating season. We invented a balloon that can commit sin. I've had one of the earliest ideas I've written down on my idea folder for, just like general art ideas I've had over the years. One of the first like horror themed ideas was planes with bones or something like that. I don't recall the exact wording, but it's somewhere around 100 and something ideas. Can't see exactly where it is, but it's somewhere around. Planes with bones. Oh, it's kind of a silly idea, but I don't know. Maybe it could have some legs. Maybe someday. I will let you in, as only the real ones are here, the ones who have stayed throughout a few hours of stream. I will spoil you of what we have for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, we'll be doing another commission, and this is going to be some art that's going to go in a... Well, it's going to be an album cover, but it's going to be several pieces of art that are going to go in a little booklets that are going to go with the album. And it's going to be basically a medical horror thing about like bee parasites of sorts, like eusocial parasites. Imagine you get stung with a parasitic larva, and it starts multiplying and forming a colony with like a queen larva and a bunch of soldiers and workers, etc. And they started just colonizing your body essentially as a huge nest, sort of like human wasp nest. That's what we're going to be doing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be 4 pieces. One of them is going to be the album cover. The other, and the entire series of 4 is going to be going to go along with the album. Friday nights, we are going to be doing an idea I've had for a long time, and it's gone through a couple different variations, but initially it was one of those like images that came to me. It wasn't in a dream, but it was like one of those like half hallucinations that you get like when you're just waking up and you're still like in between sleep and wakefulness. And the image was a mosquito piercing an eye, just like drinking from the eyeball fluid instead of blood. I was like, oh, that's gnarly. And I filed it in the back of my head. That was years ago. Recently, I saw it again. I was like, oh, mosquitoes could be cool, but what about a different animal doing this? And I thought about a hummingbird. You know, a hummingbird that instead of drinking nectar, drinks eyeball fluid. And we make that into a speculative biology type species. And yeah, we put that in our bestiary, which eventually is gonna turn into a book. The beeple. Hypnagogic hallucinations. Yes, that's the word, man. Hummingbirds are already kind of assholes. Hey, don't be mean to them. They just want your eyes. They just want your eye fluid. Anyway, that's gonna be Friday night. I'm really excited for the coming couple of streams. And then, since I missed yesterday's stream, I was actually gonna do yesterday I was actually gonna do the next part of the Terry series, Terry the Meat Planets. You might know them as Shipetotek, but the real ones know them as Terry. Yeah, next part of the Terry series. It's been a while, so yeah, I wanted to continue that and sort of finish it. It's probably going to be either the second to last or the last part of the Terry series. I'm not quite sure, but we might do that Saturday night. Fairly free, so I don't know. We'll maybe that's a maybe stream. It's not on the schedule, but since I missed yesterday's stream, I might as well. You should see them getting all territorial feeders. I love that. Yeah, and okay, there's a reason why I want to continue the Terry series currently. I want to finish it so I can do the canon meeting of Terry and Gugliel. I wanted to do another Teriel piece, and I was like, I can't do them meeting if I haven't like finished the series. So that's what I figured. Bean. Hey, don't touch that. He likes, okay, you see those panels in the back? They're not actually like stuck to the wall, because last time I did that, the wall, all the paint chipped off of the wall when I removed them. So I don't want to put these types of panels again. They're just like on the wall, and Bean likes to attack them for some reason. There he goes. So yeah, there will be another Teriel piece once the Terry series is done. Which again, might be fairly soon, considering there's only 1 or 2 pieces left. Anyway, let's see. Over here, should we make the planes a little bit bigger? I feel like they work at this size. We don't quite know how big they are, because they could be at any distance. It's kind of hard to like figure that out in the sky like this, but I feel like it works well enough. Either way, we can change the scale later. It'll be up to the client, of course. Let's give this a quick save as a JPEG and as a Photoshop document, and yeah, if this, obviously, like, there might be edits and stuff, but at least as a base, this image is done, which means that we have the 2 like bigger main images done for these newspaper pages. For the other images, I'm not sure I'm gonna stream them, especially because I need to get them done like fairly quick. And I don't know if I'll have like a lot of time for streams, maybe in the next week or so, could be. I haven't quite decided, but there's gonna be another like 3 or so pieces that are gonna be smaller, or like little drawings. So I don't think I'll be able to stream those. And then it's just like putting them together as a newspaper, which is just gonna be like pretty iterative. Like, hey, let's check this orientation, let's let's do a few different versions, etc., which is not like something I can do on stream. So normally this should be the last stream I do for Trench Crusade, but we might change that. That said, talking about drawings and streams, while I'm yapping, I got something really cool coming. I recently obtained a second-hand camera, and it's an older Sony. It's a mirrorless camera, fairly like basic and old model, but it's like pretty new. It hasn't been used much. I've been like looking through second-hand websites for a camera like this for some time. The idea is to use it with some accessories to essentially like plug it into my computer as if it were a webcam. And instead of having this like 1080p webcam, I will have an actual like DSLR, like it's not a DSLR, it's a mirrorless camera, an actual like digital camera that I can use for streams. And it's not only so you guys get to see my mug better, which, you know, obviously that's a plus. It's also gonna be so that I can, and it's gonna be like an arm. I also got like an arm that I can like pivot and change and like put in any direction I want, so that I can put it like pointing down, like above me here, and have a stream where I am. Don't JPEG me. I can have a stream where I'm doing, let's say, something like this, right? And I'm here, or actually, you know, I'll clip it, obviously. But I could have a stream where I'm drawing here and I have like, I don't know, my sketchbook. And I could do like physical art streams. Or when I played Red Ferrer, which should hopefully be soon after I get this camera, I'll be able to just play the game and have like the book and the getting progressively more JPEG. Yeah, just have like a physical setup that I can use whenever I want to or I need to. So I can do a physical collage, which is something I've been thinking of doing for a while. I can do, yeah, anything physical, any kind of drawing, collage, RPG game, etc., etc. So that's exciting. It's gonna open up some new like streaming options, which, you know, I could do with the webcam, but the webcam is not good at like capturing drawing on a paper. It like blows up the paper. It's just it's not very good at that. It's not made for that. I was in a similar stream recently. Oh, it's a stream of you looking very concentrated in complete silence, occasional hums. The streamer was counting kills to equate to a donation charity. He was just sitting there completely stoic, washed in red light, saying nothing except numbers. He was very spooky. Oh no, I'm so JPEG'd. So yeah, this camera I got is actually for customs reasons. I didn't order it here to the Canary Islands. I ordered both the camera and all the accessories, which a few of them had to go through Amazon. So, and I can't get Amazon here, so I sent it all to my parents back in Asturias. And hopefully in like a week or two, I should be able to just like do a quick flight just back and forth, which is really cheap for me because I have a 75% discount, which is pretty wild. Yeah, I'll be able to just like fly back home for a couple days, get my camera, visit my family for a day or two, and then come back and I'll be able to set it up here for streams. So that's gonna be good. I still have the JPEG on that camera, so don't worry. You'll still be able to JPEG me. Did you say Pirate Island? No, I did not say that. I wonder what you misheard as Pirate Island, though. That's very good. Yes, I'm going to the Pirate Island to get my camera. Easy Liz, if that's how you pronounce it, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm excited. It's I mean, despite it being like a decently cheap and older camera, it's still like, you know, ends up being a bit of an expense because, you know, it's still a decent like mirrorless camera and a bunch of accessories which end up costing quite a bit, like a capture card that you need for it is like was like $80 or something ridiculous like that. But I'm excited for it because it's gonna give us some nice stream upgrades. And it's basically the only thing I have left to upgrade for this stream, other than sound. Just like maybe soundproofing this room a little bit more, and getting a like a more expensive sort of mic, which I'm not too pressed for. I think sound is pretty alright, but that would be next thing in the future. Oh, I've also been learning a little bit of DaVinci Resolve, which is like a video editing software. I've used Premiere for a few years. It's really finicky. It keeps crashing. I don't like Premiere. I'm sorry, Adobe. I can't stand it. So, heard a lot of good things about DaVinci Resolve. It has a free version which has most of the features. And I decided to try it out by making a little promo for the Patreon, which I'm going to show you. I'm still not done with it. I need to add sound and like re-edit a few things, but here's what I got. Hold on, where is it? It should be here, Patreon. Here we go. Check this out. That one was hard to make. Accusatory finger. Anyway, yeah, that was the little promo I made. I don't know, it's pretty short, but I didn't want anything like super long and involved. I wanted something that just told you like the basic points. Thanks, Maxwell. I don't know, this... Hold on, let's make it small again. The specific shots... Where is it? After this one. This one. Making this work was really fucking hard. Because, mind you, I'm just learning this program. So I had to like find a way to get a decent mask of these automatically, but then I had to fix up a bunch of stuff by hand. More or less frame by frame. So without like knowing the program. So it just took me a long time to to figure out, but I like that shot a lot. Like, I did it. I made it work. And it mostly works. There's still a little bit of an edge to it, but it mostly works. Thanks, Maxwell. Yeah, I just basically messed around with the cards and took a bunch of little shots like that. Like, I like the accusatory finger on that shot. It's just like, ugh. Anyway, I just need some music for it. And I had some, like, this little animation of the V and the signature, and it does like this. That was something I already had for videos I did, for like the Patreon tutorials and like other little videos that I did. I had just done that, so I just added some animation to the frame and the presenting there, and had them like slightly offsets like this. But that's basically it. And the rest is just like different shots. The picture of every single photo, every single design. Ukulele or extremely dramatic shock music, not in between. Crisp again. Yeah, actually, I have some music I commissioned long ago for the little podcasts that I used to do on this stream, which I might bring back someday, but you know, it might be good to use here. I don't know, I'll have to try it out. Should I narrate the text, or should I keep that only as text and just have music on the background? I don't know if narrating it would sound tacky. Presenting collectible found footage. A pack of collectible photo cards. I don't know. I should bring House of Horrors back. Honestly, I think it just needs like a format that's a bit more interesting than just talking. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, what's that mean? Come over. Up. My boy. The boy's here. Yeah, I just don't know how to voice act, so I don't know. I'll probably keep it to no narration. Just do some music in the background. Almost say you should have more information on not just be reading it directly. That's fair enough, yeah. Maybe I should be like a little bit more in universe, like in the fiction of the Patreon. I am this crazy guy who's been collecting evidence of the strange and uncanny things from around the world, and by subscribing, you're just like I'm just sharing the evidence with you. That's kind of the setup for this. So it could be like in character in that way, but I don't know if that would be like a lot of info to have like text that says one thing, voice that says a completely different thing, and it goes really fast in like 30 seconds. That'd be a bit much. Too much info. So yeah, I might keep that for only the Patreon page. Stream cardboard, putting all these photos tied together. That's funny. Hey, Bean. No, that's not a cable for you, dude. No, it isn't. Oh, my boy. You're so sweet and innocent. You just love cables so very much. Don't you? He just loves a good cable. There you go. Sit there, Bean. Good. Oh no, he did not sit there. The Bean. The bean is loose. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably post that little promo since I'm mostly done with it. I'll probably post it once I have some background music and I figured out if I wanted ads any narration or not. But I think it's mostly done. I was actually thinking whether I should have like a pack that's being opened. Maybe change that for the first shots. And it's just like a pack being like torn. I got 1,000 of those. I can spare a couple to take a good shots. But yeah, just like showing the pack being torn and the cards being pulled out. Because I think that's part of the experience, right? Of the booster pack experience. I think it's pretty fun bit of it. So I might do that. I might add that shot or change it for one of the other shots we currently have. Slow-mo pack crack to get all the low card collecting freaks out there salivating. Zeros. But yeah, I'll show you this once it's done. Show you the full video. Just a short little thing, so should hopefully not take super long to finish. I also wanted to post it before the end of the month, which is coming. So I do have if you didn't know, I have a discount going on the Patreon, which was supposed to last until the end of the month, but since I still haven't like posted it on my main socials because I was waiting to do this video and it's taken a while, I'm probably gonna extend that to maybe the 15th. So the discount is still gonna be there for a while, but it's a good month to join because you're gonna get a good discount on the first month, so you're gonna get some more cards for cheaper. So if you're not there, click the link. Click the link. But yeah, I'll show you that once it's done. In any case, that is going to do it for us tonight. This is the image, the airship, and yeah, that is done, at least for now. Probably going to go through revisions if needed. Yeah, tomorrow, as I explained before, we're going to have this edit for a album cover commission, which is going to be all about wasp parasites. So essentially turning humans into a living wasp nests. Oh, there goes me. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Probably a couple images from that. There's going to be 4 total once it's done. So we're probably going to have time to get to a couple, depending on how complex they get, but we'll see. In any case, that is a problem for future me, and I hope you'll be there. Live, laugh, love, parasitic wasp. Y'all, I shall see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great time zone. Take care.